It's the Roula and Ryan show. This is always fun to do. Bad wedding omens. Something that just non-conventional happened at your wedding, or maybe something that was a total disaster. We all basically have to guess. Are you still together?
So we have so many folks on the line right now at 713-390-5723. And we're going to start with Cindy here on the Roula and Ryan show. Good morning, Cindy.
Good morning. How are you?
All
Cindy.
right. Tell us about the photographer at this particular wedding. Was this your wedding or someone else's?
It was my wedding.
Your wedding,
And
okay.
Yes. And so the photographer came in, and she had explained to us that she had that infection that you can sometimes get like from the dentist, that she had that. And then, of course, from the antibiotics, she had the natural next infection that you can get. It's a yeast infection.
Okay.
Yeah. So she was cranky as hell. It was disgusting. It was horrible. She was so mean and so ugly to everybody, okay? Then I found out that we had the wrong flowers. Like, everything is like this. It just was wrong.
No.
I know, right? Thank you.
Yes. Oh, you have this all planned.
I wouldn't have even known if it were the wrong flowers.
They brought the wrong kind of flowers.
Well, they were all the same color, and they were supposed to be like purple and like cream or whatever, but like there was not one purple thing in there at all. And so then my younger cousins, I had them. They were females, but I had them ushering because they were like the only ones that were like the right age, and so they were supposed to be lighting these little candles like in the windows, like along the edges, and they kind of caught some stuff on fire.
Oh my God!
And then
Caught what on fire?
There was like fake ivy like around it, and
my God.
she kind of caught some of that on fire. I know, right? So then, whenever we're going down the aisle, I actually forgot to tell Ahmad. So I was raised by my stepdad. Okay, like I literally have no memories of my biological father being my dad, and so like I always went by my stepdad's last name, even though it wasn't legal. And so whenever we the preacher was my husband's preacher, and we didn't know each other very well, and he said my legal last name. And my poor dad is the one walking me down the aisle, right? And so, like, he has one ear that he's deaf in, and I can never remember which one that it is. So the whole time I'm just, Daddy, I'm so sorry. And so, anyway, so before he, whenever he said, her mother and I do, and he gave me away, he gave me a kiss on the cheek, and he said, "It's okay, baby." And then I just started crying. And so then there were these, like, the wrought iron things, right? So, like, the church, I didn't want them, but they put them out anyway. So we had to have, like, all these candles like all over the place, right? So like this big the tall tapered candles, Yes. And so we're standing there, and I'm trying to like calm myself down, and then this candle breaks behind my brother. He's one of the groomsmen. It breaks and it falls on the floor, lit. It's lit, and I'm trying to mouth him. I'm like, "Get that. Get that." My brother just looks forward like he didn't even get it. Like he didn't. Thank God my crazy aunt, she was back there. She was videoing us for us.
So you got ivy burning in the windows. You got a lit candle that falls on the floor at the altar.
Oh my
Okay, so
gosh.
Cindy, I have put you on hold so that we can guess whether this worked out or not. She gave us the bad
She
omen.
gave it away. She said my husband, present tense.
Well, but they could be divorced.
She was to me, she had a little bit too much glee.
I know.
So,
She was
Cindy,
so in love.
They're together.
I think so
She
as well.
loves
I think
that
so
guy.
as well.
we all in agreement, Cindy. Y'all are still together, right?
Absolutely not. No.
No.
No, the only thing that came out of good of my wedding,
up,
my
Cindy.
marriage was my kids. We were married for 10 years. It was absolutely terrible. And I used the present tense just to fool you, Ryan.
Oh, look at you. You got
All right,
me.
Cindy.
There's a mod.
Yes, got him. Oh, man, that was awesome, Cindy. Thank you so much for sharing all that.
done.
I'm so sorry you had to go through all that.
Sorry, but wow, you really
Thank you.
stumped us.
I have my kids. They're great.
Okay,
They're
good.
amazing.
That's all that matters. Thank you so much,
Thanks.
Cindy.
God bless y'all. Have a great day.
That's cute.
Have a great day, Cindy.
Oh, dang. She
I
knew
know.
you, Ryan. That
because
was
I
great.
could almost hear it in her voice. It sounded like she was
Oh,
so in love with this
man.
guy.
We're just bubbly, I guess.
Yeah.
We're going to go to Nicole here. We're doing
Oh,
wedding
that was
omens
good.
here on the Roula and Ryan show. We're hearing about something weird, wacky, sad, or scary that went down at your wedding, perhaps provided as an omen. So, Nicole, tell us about what happened to the bridesmaids at your wedding.
Okay, so, well, good morning, everybody, first.
Morning.
Good morning.
I have the craziest wedding. So just a little background, I have 6 kids, and my husband has passed away, and then I met my next husband, and the day of the wedding day, I was actually having major second thoughts to the point that I was actually driving the wrong direction of our wedding. And then I did show up, and everything seemed to be fine, and we were taking pictures. Everybody was getting ready. I had a huge wedding party. I had 9 bridesmaids and flower girls. When we went in to actually walk down the aisle, a vagrant person broke into the fellowship hall and stole all the underwear, like bras, whatever, my bridesmaids and girls had. The only thing actually that was stolen of mine was, they stole all my clothes, all my underwear. So everything that we were going to take on my honeymoon was stolen along with my engagement ring.
Oh, my God.
Engagement ring.
Oh,
okay, can we?
Right.
No.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh.
So wait, I've got to ask a question.
Right.
Okay, so I'm a little confused. How is so a homeless person broke into where y'all changed and stole y'all's undergarments? Is that what you're saying?
That's the undergarments. Yeah, they stole all the women's undergarments. Like, there were iPads there, and, like, there was other jewelry there, obviously, because everybody had changed into what they were wearing for my wedding. But they only stole the undergarments and then all my clothes and my engagement ring.
Your engagement ring.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm putting her
no.
back on hold here.
Oh, no.
my gosh.
Now, she said something in the beginning there that she was driving the wrong direction.
She had
I just
6
feel like
kids, and she had just getting cold feet.
this
Yes.
solidifies the deal of it wasn't right. That's not right.
I'm going to say just the opposite. I'm going to go with her together.
That's what I was thinking.
That
I'm
he
going
was
to
a wonderful dad.
Okay, let's bring her back on here to the Roula and Ryan show. Nicole, are y'all still together?
Yes, we're still together. We've been married 8 years, and yes, he's a wonderful dad.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to
my
hear that.
goodness.
Now, did you guys have any more kids of your own?
No.
Okay.
Actually, he took all mine on as his. He'd never been married before. We got married in our late 40s.
What a great guy.
Wow, that's incredible.
I'm happy for you.
That is so bizarre, though, that only those items were stolen.
I'd be more upset about
So
the
odd.
wedding ring, the engagement ring, more than I would be about underwear.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for your
well,
call.
the cool thing is 3 months later, the police found my engagement ring, and I got it back, and the underwear.
I don't think I'd want the underwear back.
I'd be like, you can keep that. I just want the ring.
That's pretty cool, though, that they found that. That's fairly unheard of.
Well,
Thank you so much for
congrats.
your call, Nicole. We're going to move along here to Beverly. Beverly, good morning. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan show. We're talking about wedding omens, something that went wrong at your wedding and possibly predicted a bad outcome. So, Beverly, what happened?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so I got married on Crystal Beach, and you have to take a ferry to get there.
Mm-hmm.
So I had already been there. We had settled down in a beach house, and we were getting ready. Then I left, went across the ferry again to go get my makeup done and my hair.
Oh, that
And
bad
then,
news. That's not good. Okay. she
So
didn't bring
then,
the makeup on the ferry.
No, not makeup on the ferry. I had to go on the ferry to go to
Right.
the other side to get
Right,
my hair.
right,
and
right,
All
makeup.
right, so you had a makeup artist that was going to do your makeup for the wedding.
Back in
so-
Galveston.
So you go across, get your makeup done,
Right.
and then what happens?
Okay, so then I go back to the ferry to go back to Crystal Beach, and I was running a little bit behind already. I was just kind of cutting it close on time, but then I get to the ferry and it shuts down.
Oh, no. It's done for the day?
No.
No, that weather.
Yeah.
They do weather sometimes, though. So did it shut down for the day, though?
No, not for the whole day. So I just had to sit there and wait for I think it was probably 30 minutes, but it felt like forever. And I remember calling my mom, and I was crying, and I was like, I'm going to miss my wedding. And she was like, it's not like the wedding is going to happen without you. Everyone's waiting. It's fine.
Yeah, they'll
So
just
I
keep
get-
drinking.
I get back.
I understand.
Oh, I was actually pregnant at the time too.
Oh,
Oh,
no drinking.
Beverly.
Okay, so you get back, and then what happens?
Okay, so I finally get back. I hated my makeup. And so a friend of mine, I was like, can you just fix my makeup real quick? So then I made everyone wait another few minutes to fix my makeup. And then I finally made it to my wedding. I was so nervous. I had the coldest feet, and my dad was walking me towards everyone on the beach, and I was just like, Dad, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. And then he was like, you got this. Don't worry about it. And then I got married.
Okay, she's back on hold now.
Okay. That was a lot of info.
Now they're together.
I'm
You
going to
know-
say they're together as well. But
That's no reason to
what
break
were your
up.
thoughts, Kev? Why are you thinking that they're not together?
was like, why is she even bringing it up? Because something
I got
went
cold-
down.
I got
'Cause,
cold
yeah,
feet.
there's a
The
lot
cold
of
feet, well, the
factors.
makeup, the fairy, as you know, you got married, the nerves that you have on your wedding day, and then you want things to run smoothly, and it was not
But
running smoothly
you
for her.
never had cold feet, though.
That we
No,
know of.
But my wedding planner canceled the morning of our wedding.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that was-
I would not have been
That
happy.
was I wouldn't count it too much of an omen because she had backup, who come to find out was possibly even better than her. Because as you saw,
Right.
Ryan,
You-
they had
It
that
was
down.
I'm telling
impressive.
you.
When they
I was
set off those fireworks at the end of our song, like they had that timed out. I was like,
Choreographed.
who's
You were-
running this? You get a tip today.
Grace under pressure.
Okay, back
so
to Beverly.
Beverly.
They
Ryan's
say
saying
together.
yes.
Kevin may be
I'm
onto a
saying
theory
yes.
here, though.
Are
Because
you switching?
I hope that I'm going to say yes. They're still
Okay,
together.
and
I'm
Kev,
hoping,
what
I'm
do you
hoping for
say?
the best.
I'm saying no.
Okay.
Beverly, you are back on the air on the Roula and Ryan show. What happened?
Okay, you were right. We are not together. We divorced after, I think it was like 2.5 years.
Oh, wow.
no!
So sorry.
Do you mind
Hear
telling
that?
us like what went wrong?
A lot of things. My daughter's in the car right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Then
okay.
don't
Oh,
don't
yeah,
don't
yeah,
don't
you
Yeah,
gotta-
you don't got to go
don't.
into details.
No,
it's okay.
details.
She's the spawn. She knows what he likes.
Oh,
But anyways, he's difficult. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Well, you and your daughter have fun giggling at these memories.
I think I
You gotta-
figured this out.
Yeah.
Oh, Beverly, good story. Sorry it worked out the wrong way in the end, but thank you so much for sharing with
It's
us.
okay. Thank you so much.